Alright gang, I'm in a rotten mood, so I can't think of a better time to make a video response to someone who's being a complete chowder monkey. Let me present you with Dumok the artist.
I'm making this video to a young lady who calls herself BionicDance on YouTube. First of all, hello, how are you? Hope everything's okay.
Yeah, whatever. Just get on with it.
You spoke about life not being fair, and that essentially because of the overall injustice of the universe, you have a very tough time believing in a deity.
No. You've got it completely backwards. What I said was just because the universe is unjust, it doesn't mean that you are then justified in making up some father figure in the sky to punish everyone after death. That's just pure bullshit.
As far as I see it, I believe that the universe at some point corrects itself.
Really? Well, first of all, how does the universe decide what right and wrong are? Aren't those human standards, not universal ones? And for that matter, by what mechanism is this justice served? I mean, how does someone who's gotten the short end their entire life, how do they eventually get some benefit? How about people who do all the bad things? By what mechanism are they then paid back for all their cruelty? There is no such mechanism. It just doesn't exist.
And I'm also of the belief that the things that you do eventually do come back and bite you on the ass later on.
How? That's the part you never explain. What ensures that this will happen? There are plenty of people out there in the world who have done things, horrible things, and gotten completely away with them. No justice, no retribution, no nothing. So, by what mechanism are they then served with justice? And then there are plenty of people who have suffered injustice, who never, ever see satisfaction. Not ever. So, I have to ask, what ensures that what you do will come back and bite you on the ass? Nothing. That's what. There is no such thing.
Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be the exact same consequences of your actions. It doesn't necessarily have to be, exactly, what you did to other people comes back to you exactly.
So what? If Sparky stubs his toe, that's repayment for scratching your car door last week? I don't fucking think so.
But rather, the universe always finds a way to correct the problem that's there. And it usually finds, not necessarily, I'm not trying to anthropomorphize the universe.
Sure sounds like it to me. Sounds to me like you're saying the universe takes a look and says, oop, that was unjust. I gotta find a way to pay your ass back. I mean, how is that not anthropomorphizing?
I'll give you an example. Take, for instance, the case with former Senator John Edwards.
Yeah, blah. Dude boy got himself in trouble and, oh look, it bit him in the ass. Wonderful. But there are plenty of people out there who do things that, horrible things to other people and never get caught for them. Ever. Or even people who do things that are completely 100% legal that just happen to screw other people over. Where's the karma then, huh? Where's the justice there? There is none, that's where. You're a victim of confirmation bias. You see some people get in trouble and you go, oh look, karma, but you ignore the people who don't get in trouble.
It wasn't necessarily because of some deity at work. It's just that's the way things are. That's how the universe works. That's how the universe flows and functions.
No, it isn't. That is not how the universe works. Or if it is, show me. Show me by what mechanism the universe brings about this kind of balance. Because I've never seen it. I've seen people get into trouble, sure, but it was usually because they made a mistake, or usually because they got caught, and because humans did something, not the universe. It's not built in that we face justice. Or if it is, show me how.
Now, for some people, it's a lot easier for them to understand that if they have an anthropomorphic entity to explain it.
Well, right now, all you're explaining it with is human fallibility and coincidence. So, what makes you so certain that karma even exists? You've given no evidence of it.
Like, I personally have the concept of Lady Karma. Okay?
Are you stoned?
And that when she shows up to pay you back for something stupid that you did, she carries a dildo compared to the size of the offense. Okay? I know.
No, really. Are you fucking stoned?
But the thing is, the concept is there of karma at some point bringing out retribution. It's just a way of saying the universe will eventually take care of itself.
But how? By what mechanism will this be brought about? I see no evidence of it. I see people getting away with shit all the time. And even if they face some sort of consequence for it, it's usually nothing more than a slap on the wrist. I'm sorry, but your concept fails. It smacks of wishful thinking and, as I said, confirmation bias. So if there's more to it than just, oh, I think this should be, or, oh, I wish this were, show me how it happens. Show it to me. Evidence.
Life is self-correcting. Eventually, problems do get worked out in the end.
Bullshit. Little kid, born in Somalia to poverty, starvation, and disease, dies young horribly. Where was the working out in the end, huh? Where was this kid's justice? It doesn't exist. The universe does not work itself out. The only time we get benefits is when we make them happen on our own. The universe doesn't care. The universe can't care. It doesn't have a mind.
But ultimately, the way I look at it is that at some point, the people that do incredibly stupid shit, they do pay for it later on.
Well, what about the people who happen to be smart, but evil? What about them? What about the people who do bad shit and aren't stupid? I mean, yeah, stupid people pay for their stupid shit because they're fucking stupid. They fall flat on their faces. But there are some people out there who are clever and mean, and they get what they want and they don't pay for it. Where's karma? Show me how karma is going to make those people pay. I dare you.
You know, you have to look at yourself in the mirror. You have to deal with the people that you hurt at some point.
No, you don't. Not necessarily. They might be dead. They might have no power whatsoever. There might be tons of reasons why you never have to see them ever again. And sure, you have to look at yourself in the mirror. Big deal. You know, ooh, I feel a little twinge in my conscience. That's not karma. That's not karma at all. You're not paid back for jack shit. The scales most certainly are not balanced just because you happen to feel a tiny bit bad about something. Nuh-uh.
You know, a lot of the old sayings in terms of ethics and morality come with the concept that what you do affects everything around you. The universe is and things that seem to be random and chaotic and, you know, show absolutely no sign of justice, you begin to see after a while natural justice at work.
No, you fucking don't. I sure never have. I've never seen it. I've seen people get results that they didn't care for, but I have never seen anything to make me suspect that people get what they deserve. Seriously, I've never seen it. Show it to me if it fucking exists.
Now, do I believe that the divine or the gods or the goddess or the god or whoever is actually behind this? I personally believe that at some point they are, but the universe, I believe, is a self-correcting organism.
Fine. Fucking prove it. No, seriously, fucking prove it, or get the fuck off my channel, 'cause I'm so sick and tired of this shit. I really am. You have no idea how sick and tired I am of all these people who come in here spewing this bullshit, and then all they do is go, oh, it's faith. Oh, I believe it. I personally believe it. So you have to leave it alone. Fuck that. Seriously, prove it or go the fuck away. I am so sick of this shit.
So those are my thoughts. Do whatever the hell.